Okay, so what's happened this week, folks? Well, everything's gone live. I've got the Just Giving site gone live for Thames Valley Air Ambulance. I've got the crowdfunding website gone live, hopefully to get some company sponsorship. And I've had Superpass go live, which is where you are now. So it's been a busy week, but it's been very, very productive. A couple of tips, by the way. Just Giving, very simple, works really well, got to be honest. Of the donation sites out there presently, as of this date, it's the best one out there personally. I think there are a few others that are cut up and coming, but at the moment they haven't quite got it, but it won't be long before they catch up, and Just Giving will no doubt get better as well. The next one is crowdfunding websites. Now this has been a real challenge over the last few weeks. Crowdfunding is no easy place. There are a lot of websites out there, probably 10 really good ones, but they all have their own restrictions in different ways. And even the one I've ended up with, crowdfunder.co.uk, has restrictions and is very inflexible. But it's all about getting around these restrictions. So when looking for a crowdfunding website, if you decide to do anything like this or any crowdfunding whatsoever, it's a couple of tips. Have a look at exactly what platform you're looking at and what other industries are on there, what people are doing on there. Some are very, very specific to certain areas, so therefore it's not a good idea. The second thing to look for is what happens with the money. If you set yourself a goal of, I don't know, say £5,000, some of the websites won't take a penny of that unless you make 5,000. So you might make 4,900 by the date that your project completes, and you get nothing. Not great. Doesn't really work unless you're looking for something very specific. I went for the at least gain some of the money, even though your target might be X, you at least gain whichever money people have been willing to donate, which I think is a better way of doing it for what I'm looking to do, which is get sponsorship from companies. The only minor problem, and this is pretty much a problem on all the sites, is the restriction on how long the project can run for. With crowdfunder.co.uk, the maximum is 8 weeks. Now, that's because they know between 4 to 5 weeks is the premium time at which people will donate to your crowdfunding, which is very logical. I have no problems with that. The only minor problem is because this is such a unique crowdfunding event, it doesn't fit. 8 weeks doesn't fit. For example, I'm hoping to get company sponsorships early on. As of now, people want to do kit and things like that, and the kit I go with takes a lot of time to get hold of, then logoed up. It's not an 8 week thing I can do, sadly. But then obviously going towards the mountain, closer to the mountain, I'm going to get more and more people going, yep, that's a really good idea. I want to get on these videos at base camp. Same again. They're not going to do that now, or very few. It's going to be coming down to a lot closer. So I wrote to Crowdfunder, and sadly they would not extend the 8 weeks. It's very set in stone. And this is what I say with the crowdfunding websites. They are black and white, and that is pretty much it. So what I had to do, and I agreed with Crowdfunder, I said, well, can I then just create a brand new crowdfunding every 8 weeks? Yes, you can, sir, no problems. To which I thought, well, wouldn't it be easy if you just increase the date for me? But hey, that is life. Sadly, that did not change. But of all the platforms I've gone for, crowdfunder.co.uk appears to be the better one for what I need. However, not ideal. But don't let that stop you. You're going to find the same thing. The next thing is Superpass. I looked at several ways to monetize the videos, so I could get half the money for Expedition and half the money for Thames Valley Air Ambulance. Now there's quite a few out there. There's Udemy, there's Patreon, there's Superpass, there's a few others as well. Again, a lot of these sites are extremely restrictive, and when I say restrictive, I mean restrictive. For example, I went to Patreon and I set my profile up on Patreon, set the channel up, and before I went live I said, how do I get a free pass for my partner, Jane? Because there's no way I'm going to make Jane pay to watch the videos of me climbing Everest. That's just, you don't do that with close family. Response, sorry sir, we can't do that. Yet again, I'd hit another wall where the inflexibility came in. So, Superpass, well, this company is somewhat more flexible and much, much better. One, they help you out to create your channel. So you send everything to them, they physically create it for you, and then you, from that point, they teach you how to upload your videos and everything else, and you keep track of it. But the great thing is, they were kind enough to give me a couple of logins for my family. So for my parents, my partner, they have logins so they can watch these videos of what I'm doing. And believe me, that's worth far more than monetary value. That's worth my business long term, because I am very much a case of, I like to deal with people who aren't stuck in black and white. They can sometimes help where something isn't quite the same as everything else, and they can be flexible. So that is how I've ended up doing those three things. But neither of them were easy, believe me. And yet again, through the challenges of climbing Everest, it's not easy. You will find hard things to do. Whichever way you do it, keep on going, guys. So personal recommendations, Just Giving, it's the best fundraising one. Crowdfunder.co.uk is the best to crowdfund on. However, as I say, it is restrictive. And Superpass is by far the best with regards to videos and fans, so people follow you. Definitely one. Hope that helps. Thank you very much.